Good morning. I finally got the parts that I needed for the Pseudo drip. So here we are with our feeder line, and that will be disconnected if I need to use it in another place. But this is the beginning of the actual system, and then it comes up here and crosses my driveway. But just like I found with the other system at my old house, the tees at the top of the system, the tees spurted too much. And so here I've used connectors, but I've got them a little bit loose. This one I've tightened up because I don't have anything planted right there. But this is dripping. Okay. This one is dripping. Now there's a spurt in the hose right there that I probably should have fixed before I started working on this, but I figured it just gives it a little bit more water, and I will take care of that a little bit later. So then we have a break in the hose, which, right there, which I fixed, and another break here. So I've loosened this enough so that the water can dribble out, but this one needs to be loosened some more because it's not dripping correctly. This one, you can see just a tiny drip. Okay. Another break in the hose, another break in the hose. This one needs to be loosened up a little bit. Now, I got to this point and realized something. The hose that starts right here is thinner than a standard garden hose. And so what I've been doing up there is putting in the tee to see how it drains, and then putting in a connector instead if it drained too much, which so far all of them have. But with this system, I can't take them out once they're in. So I decided to do this a different way. So we're going to back up here a little bit. And what I did, I have my handy little hose cutter, and I have my connectors, and I have a drill. Okay, let's see. Oh, wrong way. Okay, now that's spurting quite a lot. I thought that small one would be sufficient. I didn't think that would spurt quite that much. So I'm going to go ahead and do just the top on this one. Oh, if I can get it. Okay. See how that's spurting out? All right. And this one I don't particularly care yet because the only thing that I've got planted there is that, and I think they're silver maples. Okay. These are old garden hoses, and you can see how that's spurting out. You can imagine what would happen if that was 1/2 inch in diameter, which is what was happening higher up. So I'm going to leave that one for now because I don't have anything planted there that I want to water. So I'm going to, again, let's see. Okay. So I'm going to, woo! Okay, that one's spurting good as well, but it's not spurting nearly as much as that one up there because the water pressure is higher up there than it is down here. So I'm going to go ahead and treat these the same way, just on the top of the hose, and this one just on the top of the hose. Okay, so as I come down the hill, because the water's draining out higher up, the water pressure isn't as high. So I still have done this one. I still have more hoses that I need to do. I don't think I'll be able to do the full system. Let me pull this up so you can see what I'm working with. You see that tree down there? If you come over here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Past the tree, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 more of these triangles, and I need to do as many of them as I can. I have some more hose, but it's not right here. It's up by the driveway. So I will be doing more, but let's walk up here and make sure everything's functioning correctly. Make the adjustments. Okay, now this one does appear to be draining a little bit, but let's, I'm going to take this. It is dripping a little bit, but not nearly as much as I would like. I wonder if I should just use the drill there. That one's draining just fine. It's actually draining more than I thought, more than I wanted it to. Okay. All right, now that's going to reduce the water pressure down below, because that's spurting quite badly. Okay, so I need to I should have used the smaller. I had a smaller drill bit, but I didn't think that they would spurt like that with the larger drill bit. So I'll try and adjust this one. It needs to drip more. So that is a big piece of the system, but not all of it. Now this one right here, I'm going to need to do a patch job here, because you can see how that water's just spurting out. That is creating lower water pressure down below. So I need to fix that. Like I said, I should have fixed it before, but I didn't think that it would drain quite that much. So what I'm going to do is take this piece off. So that's popped another, that's part of why it was draining up here. So the question, that's, okay, well, it's got to be done because this is just spurting. So I'm going to, here, I'll have to put in another piece of hose here to extend it. For now, this will work. It'll keep it from spurting quite so much. But you can see down there that it's pulled this back from the hole where the tree is planted. So let's walk down here again. This one right here does have some water coming out of it, but not very much. There's nothing planted there right now, so I wasn't concerned about that one. But these two, for now, there's enough water dripping out here. That's right here. There's enough water dripping out here, that it will water that plant, that tree, but it's not. I'm going to have to put in another piece of hose to make up for the 1.5 feet that I just had to cut out. So, which isn't a problem. I've got more hose. So let's walk down here and see what kind of a change that made. Okay, I don't see any leaks. No leaks, no leaks. You can see here how that's spurting. I should have used the smaller drill bit, but I didn't. Okay, there's the other one. There's a third one. Oops. Okay, have not drilled this. I'm going down. Now the water's only partway on. Drilled that one, drilled this one, and you can see that by this point the water level, or the water pressure, is pretty low. It would be higher there if the water wasn't all draining out here at the base. So I need to go get some more hose and cut this end off. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I do not want to be down here watering with a bucket once a week or twice a week as these trees are getting established. So I figured that doing it farthest away from the house was probably the best option, but I will go up and get more hose now, and I will talk with you later.